So just start with getting the length at the back of the neck. Take the chin slowly down towards the chest. Draw in the core, tuck the tailbone under. And we're going to take a stretch on the neck. So we're going to take the opposite hand to ear. And just letting the weight of the arm rest on the head. Ears going down to the shoulder. Take a deep breath. And then swap it over. So ear to shoulder. Ear goes down to the shoulder, opposite hand to ear. Deep breath. Finding that neck release. And then release. So let's take the shoulders now. Bring the shoulders forwards. Palms are facing the body. And then take the shoulders back. Palms are facing away from the body. And again, shoulders forwards. And shoulders back. Really feel that opening on the chest. And again, shoulders forwards and shoulders back. Keep pulling in the core. Try and breathe out as the shoulders go back. 2 more. Really feel that squeezing the shoulder blades together. Cross-backing the arms, so we're holding opposite elbows. Breathing in, lift the arms up over the head, so your arms are kind of level with your ears. Breathing out, side bend, so just coming across. Try and keep the head in the center of the space between your arms. Breathing in, lift. Breathing out, other side. And trying to keep those hips still, feeling that side bend, draw in the core. And then 1 more. And then we're going to add to this, we're going to make it into a sundial. So breathing out, go over to the side. Then on the next breath you're breathing in, you're going to come forwards, almost to a forward bend, forward fold, round to the other side, to your side bend. Oh, try not to lose your balance. Come back up to centre, let's go for that one again, over to the side. Coming down, forward fold, round to the other side, into that side bend, and then lift, other side, over to the side. Breathing out, coming down, forwards. Forward fold, over to the other side, and lift 1 more, breathing out. Side bend, coming forwards, and breathing in into that lift, drawing in the core, release the arms. Pull in the core, keep the pelvis still. Bending at the knee, you're going to lift up one leg and you're going to see if you can get that knee up level with the hip. Hold, so you're squeezing the glute to get this hold. Pull in the core, and we're just going to take some little pulses, so it's a little lift and lower, just try and keep the hips still, pelvis still. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and swap it over. Hips still, core pulled in, pelvis still, knee up level with the hip, pulse. It's a very small move, but you'll feel it in the glute. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release it back down. So front all fours, bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, bring the hips down. Draw in the core, particularly the pelvic floor, and lift up the hips. So we're going to go into that front leg pull. Now that might be enough. If you want a bit more, just straightening out one of the legs, and then bend and straighten out the other leg. And all the time you're pulling in that core. So if you want a little bit more, straighten both legs, hold. It's that front plank. Try not to hold the breath, and you're thinking about the shoulder blades are going down and back. You're kind of pushing back into those heels. All the time pulling in the core. Keep breathing. Now if you want a little bit more, we're just going to tilt the hips over to one side. So it kind of brings in those obliques as well, and then over to the side. Let's go for 8. And 7. And 6. Core still pulled in. 5. 4, keep breathing. 3. And 2. And 1. Coming back to center, knees down. And then we're going to just sit back to that child's pose. So Sit back towards the heels, reach the hands forwards. Bring the forehead down towards the floor. Try and create some space in the lower back. Nice deep breath. Okay, so lying back down, we're going to take that single leg stretch. So we're lifting one leg to tabletop and we're lowering down, and then swapping over, keep the hips still. Just a simple lift and lower. Relax the head and shoulders, pulling in the core. And then if you want a little bit more, it's one leg up to tabletop, other leg to tabletop. Imprint that lower back, so pulling in the core. And then we'll straighten out one leg and bend, and straighten, and bend. Adding in if you want now, so arms up towards the sky. Inside hand to the knee, outside to the foot, and we'll swap it over. So we're in that single leg stretch, drawing in the core, keeping that imprint on the lower back. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the feet down, arms out to the side. Breathing out, let both knees drop across to one side. And then you can just take a stretch here, so let the knees drop. If you want a bit more, straighten out the legs. And just work into that stretch. You'll feel the lengthening from the glutes through the lower back. You'll feel the chest stretch. A couple of deep breaths. Coming back to center, bend the knees, pull the core in, over to the other side, let the knees drop. Feel the stretch on the chest, the lower back, and you can straighten out the legs, holding that stretch. Probably feel the length in that lower back. Relax the shoulders. Bending the knees, coming back up to center. Rolling, coming all the way back up. We'll take one last move. So just see if you can lift one leg to the tabletop, your shins are level and parallel with the floor, and then bring the other leg up. We'll take the teaser, draw in the core, shoulders back, lift up the chest. Keep breathing. If you want a little bit more, just see if you can straighten one leg and then go for the other leg, so we'll alternate. Try and hold that sort of V-shaped position. Keep pulling in the core. If you want a little bit more, both legs hold. Shoulders back, lift at the chest. Feel the length in the hamstrings. One more breath. And then release it back down.